David, can you just tell us a little bit about the entertainment for you that it is right now?
How do you mean?
Like describe what difficulties you face in through entertainment.
Well, once again, I enjoy it, but the challenge you will have there is time. If you're talking about movies, for example, you have to find a good agency. The good thing is we have almost students or most foreigners here work through Atlanta agency, which is pretty good, or makes it easier to bridge the gap between the casting and all of that. So, but another thing also is that you gotta go for a lot of casting, you gotta be present, you have to be there, and it really has to be a priority for you, right? So, time is one of the major issues in that aspect.
As you're talking about time, that's the reason why I came up with about this website, and I'm trying to do. I just want all the foreigners to be included in it. So you cannot go for casting. You can just do your video professionally, introduce yourself, all the videos in it, and then you put it on the website. So when they needed you, they would just come and call you. So the time will be shorter for you going to casting and stuff like that. But tell us about a little bit about the movie or videos you've done in this country and the ones that you love so much. A story about it.
Yeah, I have enjoyed most of the story behind some of my work. But I know professionally we had with the company as well.
Yeah.
2 years ago, blind color.
Living color. Living color.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. No, there's a lot of projects you've done.
That it was really great.
Okay.
I really think it's not about the cinematography here. It's basically more about the story that was behind it. So
Okay.
I played the foreigner in Ukraine, and at the end of the day, he met a beautiful Ukrainian girl. Go into a relationship with her, and then has to go back and forth with the racist ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
And all of that. But I really, really enjoyed that because it was more of an extensive work for me, and there was more foreign casts involved in that.
Okay.
So it was a little bit different than what I was used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much did you cost? I'll do something like that.
I'm a bodybuilder,
Uh-huh.
and many people don't understand the concept of bodybuilding. It's not all about the weight, it's about repetitions and consistency, it's about sculpting the muscles. But when it comes to numbers, my maximum has been 120 kilograms. And it may not be impressive for some. It may not be impressive, but that's the maximum I can because I'm not really focusing on that much. What do you call it? Strength training exercises, and also my chest is like a weak point.
Okay.
So I'm stronger in lower body.
Like what makes you have a beautiful body in living color extinction, or the life of a foreigner in Ukraine. How would a person get your body? What are the processes you're going to tell individuals to go through?
Yeah.
Working hours, food type, level, or hours in the gym, everything.
Yeah, you consistently follow a plan, a training plan. So for example, I know most people know so much about, just benching in the gym and all of that, but it's not about that. Some people have really developed upper bodies, but lower bodies, it's not equivalent. So you focus your training around what we call compound exercises. So the bench press is a very good one. The squat is a very good one. The deadlift is a very good one. The back rows. All of this really give you both not just building the auxiliary muscles as well, but they also targets a lot of building muscles in the body.
Now you started going to doctor level. So if you're watching Panther. I'm one of the biggest actors and the model, philanthropist, and one of the most inspired Ukraine. And we're here with David Ugo. So if you want to see the David Ugo movie, go to Panther TV. Talk with Panther. You may be able to see the video he did a movie in, which is called The Life of Black Man in Europe. So, Mr. David, tell us something interesting about the lockdown. What happened interesting? Because as an individual, I want to know if we are able to go to the gym or stuff.
Firstly, no, I wasn't. When the lockdown happened, that was first few months of 2020, I really was not working out. And already before that, 2019, after my last win or last competition, I decided to take a couple months break. And now that also tallied with the lockdown. So I had like almost 6 months hiatus from training. So I was really almost, we had to start from zero.
From zero.
Yeah,
which is very hard. I think it's harder than beginning.
Because we also documented like the journey. I had a friend of mine, Dr. Montada. He has also a YouTube channel. You can check it out and you'll see like.
So how can we check your documentary you did?
You can my channel, we have it in Dr. Montada's channel. Also you have it.
So
you can tag the account, or you can check below, and you'll see the link to the channel. And we actually took time to document our progress. So starting from day one to about, I think, 2 weeks. We documented about 2 weeks journey because it was really hard, and we also shared a lot about how to train some muscles and how to overcome the psychological barriers after the bodybuilding.
So if somebody wants to know about David, how many awards have you won in Ukraine since you started bodybuilding?
In total, it's about, I think I have about five medals, right?
5 million. Yeah. Oh, okay. So how many first you have? First, 2 second.
Well, I have only been second once, and that was my first competition.
Okay.
It was in Kharkov. I know my posing was off, but my condition was really good. But I was holding a little bit of water. But because I didn't prep really well, I didn't have any special at all, and I lost a lot of. I sacrificed a lot of mass for condition, so that cost me. But after that, it was just in my division. It was basically.
So as an individual, tell us, Mr. David. Tell us. Do you think you maybe are following talent, or do you think you see that more to achieve with this particular person? Like, I'm trying to say, what do you see yourself in 5 years from now, as an entertainer, philanthropist, or actor?
I see myself all around. I wouldn't want to be one thing. I don't think it can be comfortable being one thing actually, and. So in terms of acting, I really don't think with acting I would be, like that big, like silver screen and all that. It depends, of course.
Why do you think so? Think positive. Maybe something bigger will come.
Yeah, I'm just being positive. I'm just, I'm looking at the direction based on the current situation. I really want that, right? I don't know how long it's going to take to happen, but it's always a place I'm really putting my attention at. But for business, I'm seeing myself, having a firm that is really established already and to the point I want, even with subsidiaries and all that. Wow, it's a big goal of mine.
All success to you, my brother. All success to you. So before we go, guys, I just want to ask a few more questions. Like, what are the ups and downs you go through entertainment? Like you being in the midst of people, maybe you have some other things going on. Like especially the movie you did, the life of a black man in Ukraine. Maybe is that story real? Because people might even think about it as a real story,
That's a very interesting question because before that particular movie, I wasn't really. It wasn't so much relatable to me, but it kind of like opened my eyes as well because after that I had to pay closer attention. And maybe it was because of the company I keep, or maybe because of my schedule or whatever. I'm not that exposed in the streets to find out exactly, what people or foreigners go through here. I've had my own chat.
Okay.
Not to say I haven't. Yeah, but I even got to hear stories. I got to talk with people, and it's sometimes it's way worse than I played in the movie. People get beaten up, and people get code names, and all of that. So I'm just advocating for that. I'm pushing that, as a positive message to hopefully let the world know that it is real, and we should come together and overcome that as people.
And then the individual that watched the movie, I just got few responses back of few people that actually understand what it's all about. And you know what is insulting is you're trying to kill yourself, passing the message, and the people that you're passing it to, you got no idea what's going on.
It's true. Because, everybody lives in their own world.
Okay.
When you're living in a world where you cannot relate to somebody else's story. You may not actually relate to the story. So a movie or films are creative ways that directors or producers actually pass their message or try to create a perspective to how their mind works or what they view about the world. So it's a matter of being open.
To be frank with you, I'm now feeling that I think there's an appreciation coming up. And the reason why I'm so happy to be with you on the studio today, and if you're watching Panda TV.